March 2020, leaving Flagler Beach. Had a great time at Bike Week. Now going to make the travel back to San Francisco, California. About 5:30 in the morning. It's in the 60s. Feels great. Got to get a little gas. Then on the way to Buc-ees in Robertsdale, Alabama, to meet up with Rick Duff. Then he's going to ride the rest of the way till we get to Tucson. Then we're also going to pick up Jerome, and we're going to have a ride back up to California. When we get into tonight, we're going to spend the night in Rayne, Louisiana. And then we're going to get up early in the morning because we're going to do a Spring Equinox 1000 for the Iron Butt on the 19th. That's the Spring Equinox this year, March 19th. So I'll let you see how that goes. On that trip, we're going from Rayne, Louisiana. We're going to go through Uvalde to pick up a couple extra miles, Texas, and then up to Las Cruces, New Mexico, to get ourselves our 1,000 plus in less than 24 hours. All right, I'm going to get on the highway here in a second, so I'll check in with you again. Thanks. All right, we're in Jacksonville now. Going about 59 miles. So now we're going to get off on exit 337, take the Beltway across Orange Park. As a teenager, I lived in Orange Park for a short time. We used to go down to Jack's Beach and have a good old time down there. One of my buddies had a Dodge Dart, the old four-door style, and that's what we took down to the beach a few years back. Basically, Jacksonville will also be the start of I-10, and we'll be on I-10 for quite some time. City traffic. We should beat through here, though, pretty good. We'll take the express lane and whip ourselves through. Yep, if you're in Florida, it's a good idea to get yourself a sun pass because there's a few areas, especially down in Miami, that you'll need it. And in Orlando, there's a couple areas that make your life easier if you have a sun pass. And if you want to spend any time driving the highways and you want to get on the fast track, sun pass is the way to go. Up the East Coast is the E-Pass, and there's a few areas here where you can use the E-Pass as well. Crazy stuff out there. Looks like it rained here recently. Roads are a little bit wet. But luckily it's not raining down on us. We do ride prepared, so we do have gear if need be. On this trip I checked ahead of time. We should avoid most rain. anywhere. There are a couple places in Texas. Supposed to have some AM thunderstorms. By the time we get there, it should be cleared out. Keep our fingers crossed. It's best not to be riding in the rain. Yeah, look at all that wetness.
You saw it, I saw it, we all saw it. Schools are going to be out until April 15th.
Now we're going to go over the bridge, go over St. John's River, going into Orange Park. Pretty nice here. They got a Naval Air Station close by. And still close enough to the beaches. But the St. John's you can do a lot on. Fishing, boating. Jacksonville recently opened up a Riverwalk area. A lot of nice shops, restaurants, and such. Little party area when the Jaguars are playing. So there's a lot to do here up in Jacksonville. If you like the night scene and like to do things like that. There's other cultural things as well. St. John's pretty wide. As you can see, this bridge is pretty lengthy for a river. It's a little dark now, but Jacksonville is over to the right here. They have the bridge well lit, so it's pretty nice. All the reflectors look good, mark the lane. Temperature's still good, bike's running great. Like I said, our first stop for the night will be Rayne, Louisiana. That's R-A-Y-N-E. It's a pretty nice little town. We stayed there for the occasion hog meeting rally. That was pretty good. Got to hold a baby alligator. Got to do some fun rides. Did the easy rider ride there. So where Captain America was shot. They had it well set up. They had a memory stick if your bike has navigation like this one, so you can do some self-toured rides. We went through the Bayou Rum Company. They gave a couple glasses as a gift. Got to go see how that was done. Nice guided tour, and then free samples at the end. Also went out to Avery Island where they make Tabasco. See all the Tabasco products that they have out there and how they make it. And at the end, they gave you a nice big bottle of Tabasco sauce. That was sweet. Really well run and nice. Had a good time there. All right. We'll talk to you later. We're on I-10. Going to be looking for gas pretty soon. We've got 172 miles. I just wanted to give you a look at some of the weather that you go through on a longer trip. Hit these little fog banks and cooler areas. Temperatures kind of seesawed around. Got a little bit warmer in the higher 60s, then went down in the lower 60s so far. We're on I-10, heading west. We'll probably stop for gas about 30 miles shy of Tallahassee. Bike's getting great gas mileage, running great. On our way today to Rayne, Louisiana. We're going to stop at Buc-ees in Robertsdale, Alabama. Buc-ees has got like 20 fuel pumps, everything you can imagine inside. So that's probably a good place to get a bite to eat as well, get some gas, and we're going to meet up with Rick, and then we're going to ride to Rayne from there and have a good time riding across the U.S. Not overly concerned with the coronavirus, which seems to taking its toll in people's minds and the terror, and people are closing things down, but nothing worse than a lot of other things that have happened in the past. Historic Swanee River. Now we're in Madison County. All right, on the road, I-10 in Florida, Swanee County. Talk to you soon. And we're outside of Tallahassee, about 50 miles, and you can see that we ran into some really dense fog. Incredible. At about 150 miles to the border of Florida, where Florida and Alabama hit, basically Pensacola. I need to get a sip of gas before we meet up at our meeting place. It's Buc-ees. Fantastic. Buc-ees has expanded a little bit, and they do a really good job of catering to tourists or groups, even if you're on a ride with many others. They have plenty of pumps, usually like 15 or 20, 2 different rows of pumps. And then inside the store, they offer all kinds of food and supplies. So pretty interesting and good place to stop if you're on the road. Right now, we're just going to contend with the fog that we have and make our way to the Alabama border. Just giving you some previews of how it is riding quite the distance on a daily basis on a motorcycle. Got to be prepared for just about all types of weather. See that semi up there? It's right barely still in our view. So we're going across the bridge in Escambia County. Get ready to go into Pensacola and then cross over into Alabama. It's a little bit cloudy today, but not too bad out. About 75 degrees. Everything seems to be going. We're on schedule. Supposed to get the Buc-ees at 11. And right now, according to my fancy GPS, we should get there at 10:54. So we should be in good shape, be on time, make today's trip worthwhile. About 440 miles into this trip. When we get to Buc-ees, we'll have about 291 miles to get to the hotel. A little over 700 miles for the day. And then get some rest for our equinox, spring equinox 1000 tomorrow. Going from Rayne, Louisiana, all the way to Las Cruces, New Mexico. A little bit of long-distance riding. Pensacola is where I spent my little bit of time doing some water survival training when I was in the Marine Corps, CH-53s. Pretty nice there at NAS Pensacola. They have a lot of good activities and good training. They took us in the pool, the dunk tanks, and out to the bay for water rescue and survival. Looks like traffic's a little bit light today, which is good. Probably a lot of people staying home. It is a Wednesday, and hopefully the clouds will stay up high and not participate all over our day. Alright, we just got out of Pensacola and we're getting ready to go across the state line into Alabama. I-10 is a long stretch, goes all the way to California, so we'll be spending a lot of time on I-10. We are going to make a little diversion tomorrow so we can get a couple extra miles, make sure we get our 1,000 miles tomorrow. But for today, I-10. Once we get into Alabama, we're going to stop at the Buc-ees there, around exit 49, State Road, or County Road 68, and meet up with Rick Duff. There's our exit to Florida. Thank you for visiting. There's the state line, Alabama. We have successfully made it from the Atlantic coast of Florida all the way across the Panhandle into sweet home Alabama. $456 miles. All right, now we got off on exit 49, and we're headed into Buc-ees to get ourselves some gas and a little food and to recharge. Yep, exit 49 in Alabama. Hopefully Rick, I texted him earlier, he was 2.5 hours out earlier, and so now that should make him pretty much here. Our meetup time was 11 o'clock, currently 10:50, so we should be in good shape. Staying on a little bit of a schedule, so that's how it works when you got to hook up. He had a little shorter drive because he came from Atlanta, Georgia, down here. So coordinating was of the essence. Look at all those gas pumps. Almost like it's out in the middle of nowhere. This place is pretty big. 182 for regular unleaded. We take premium. That's pretty good. 182. Buc-ees. Go down here a little ways. Plenty of tall spaces for the RVs. That's the entry. We'll just pull up right here. So the Duffmeister now is getting ready to go. We'll see if he can get the bike going and get his stuff together so we can get on the road. Listen to him giggle like a little girl. Let's go get that thing going. We got to kickstart that one. Got to kickstart it. Let's get on the road. Time to ride. All right. Getting ready to go into Mobile, Alabama. We're at Spanish Fort and Dolphin. Getting ready to go over the bridge. Got Rick riding with me. We're going to pick him up at Buc-ees there in Robertsdale. Big Bass Pro Shop and Outdoor World. About 12:30 in the afternoon on a Wednesday. Beautiful outside. Mid to high 70s. Feel the difference in temperature from the water. Cooled down just a tad. Pretty good sized bridge in length. See the Gulf of Mexico off to the left. And of course you see Mobile, Alabama, straight ahead and off to the right a little bit. Our first day of the journey going back to California after being at Bike Week all week. It was fabulous. Even with the coronavirus epidemic that they say is going on, it was still very good. A lot of bikers showed up. A lot of people had fun. The whole area had a lot of good rides. The weather was phenomenal. So that was good. Water looks pretty nice out there. A little bit choppy from this wind, but not too bad. There's a cat out there enjoying himself, doing a little fishing.
I totally get it. Getting a little stir crazy. Maybe take a deep breath, stop, and stream some yoga, maybe, or go for a walk outside, breathe some fresh air. That's
I could get
But to be successful from
Rick
home
up here in the picture.
a great thing to do is stick to that normal schedule. So get up at the same time every day, get dressed, to get ready, grab that cup of coffee, and then find that place at home where you can really stay focused with the kids being home a little bit longer too. I know it's a lot to juggle, but we're going to get through this. I've got some fun music for the workday coming up from Justin Timberlake.
Pensacola's #1 choice to listen to at work.
South Rock 94.1.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan.
Look at that badass on his Harley Davidson.
Such a lawyer. I wonder why they choose that law firm. Did they see the lawyer on a big billboard, a radio ad, or maybe an advertisement on television or the back of a bus? Maybe they just Googled it and clicked the first name that showed up. And then almost all the time, I worry.
You can see how lengthy this is getting ourselves into Mobile. But the southern part of Alabama here is only like 65 miles wide. So right now we're going to be at exit 30, so we got 30 more miles to the border. See the cargo ship unloading dock over there to the left. And we also have the USS Alabama be over on the left. That'll be right before we get to the tunnel. Very enjoyable ride. Temperature's great. 2 Harleys now. Be 3 Harleys when we get to Tucson. Rick's running a old 98 in that bike. And this one, of course, I got the Milwaukee 8. A little bit different in gas tank size, horsepower, and style. He worked last night trying to get his windshield on, but didn't make it. There's our USS Alabama. So he's having a little bit of a more rough time riding without a windshield. But just like any motorcycle enthusiast, he's up for the challenge and up for the ride. Got the old Mobile Aerospace, or MAE, over there, which is now Singapore Technologies. It's a third-party repair station for aircraft. That'll be over there on the left.
Did you know that the average American household owes over $16,000 in credit card debt? These credit card companies try to lure you in with low starting rates or tons of airline points.
See the tall buildings of downtown.
Before you know it, you're in over your head.
And now we're going down into the tunnel.
It's important to know you're not alone. Loose Debt has helped thousands of good people just like you avoid the expensive and lengthy bankruptcy process. With our debt reset program, your debt can be reduced and all future interest.
Pretty well lit down there. Pretty nice. Got some nice green arrows to make sure you're going in the right way. And traffic's clear.
Discover matches all the cash back you earn on your credit card at the end of your first year, automatically, dollar for dollar, with no limit on how much you can earn. Extra cash? Come on, how amazing is that? In fact, it's even more amazing when you realize all the places where Discover is accepted. Over 95% of places in the U.S. that take credit cards. So when it comes to
And there we do. We emerge out of the tunnel. right here by the downtown area, and the shipyard on the left.
My wireless bill is so pricey. I love my phone, but it's a pain to switch.
You know, you can bring your phone to Sprint and get a great unlimited plan. It's just $35 a month per line. That means keeping your phone, contacts, photos, everything on it.
I like the sound of that.
We'll even give you a $300 prepaid MasterCard just for switching.
Like the police got a truck.
I gotta go check that out. Tired of your high wireless bill with monthly phone? We understand. Bring your phone to Sprint and get an unlimited plan for just $35 a month per line and get a $300 prepaid MasterCard just for switching. Plus, get
And we're out.
total satisfaction guarantee when you switch. Visit a Sprint store, Sprint.com, or call 800-SPRINT-1 today.
Over at the end of Alabama. You can see a nice welcome into Alabama over there in the center aisle. Rick's to my right. And we're going to head ourselves on into Mississippi. That's M-I, crooked letter I, crooked letter I, humpback, I. Mississippi. Jackson County, Mississippi. Coronavirus. Wash your hands frequently on their big billboards. Like people didn't wash their hands before. There's welcome to Mississippi. There in a little bit it'll be Billboard Haven because they got a bunch of advertisements for all the golf shores and such, casinos and things, and entertainment that's down there usually, but right now it's all shut down. That's exit 75. We got 75 miles till we get to the end of Mississippi, and so we'll probably get gas and slide down, which is Louisiana. All right, check back with you soon. All the little tributaries and stuff out there over the big river in Mississippi. Try to keep all the cars elevated and out of the water. Where you need your shallow boat, go tripping around, do some fishing. It's one of many things you see when you're going across country in the United States. Learn a lot about geography, learn a lot about different places. Nice to take a road trip, and especially on two wheels. I don't care if it's a Kawasaki, a Honda, Yamaha, BMW, as long as you're on two wheels. My preferred vehicle is a Harley Davidson. Get out there and ride. See America. Go different places and events. So much to see and do. And yeah, sometimes you have a little adversity when you're riding, but that's all part of the adventure. Bring a tent, stay in a hotel. All good. Again, Mississippi is about 75 miles long at this section on 10, so we'll go through it fairly quick, and we'll be in Louisiana in no time at all. We'll stop at Slidell, get gas, and then we'll be on our way through Baton Rouge, and then to Rayne. That's our destination for tonight. Taking good time. We should get there around 4:30, 5 o'clock in the afternoon, Central Time. We'll get ourselves a good night's rest because tomorrow we're going to get up very early in the morning, and we're going to do the spring equinox ride for the IBA, which is 1,000 miles. And so you got to do a little extra to make sure you get that 1,000 miles in. So we'll probably do end up with 1,023. And we'll end up in Las Cruces, New Mexico. Got to make a documentation along the way with our receipt at our gas stop. I'll also have my tracker out, my Garmin tracker, so we can track our path. And we'll turn all paperwork in and get our certificate for that. If you do 4 seasons, you can get a 4-season certificate as well. All right, we'll get back with you here soon. We're still in Mississippi. There's some fellow bikers just across our path. Currently going through there. We're still listening to the radio, but the radio keeps having updates on coronavirus on a constant basis. Harrison County, 46 miles to the border. Still nice out. A little cloudy, but nice. So we're almost to the border. Got 2 miles left of Mississippi. Let's see how Rick's doing. Still hanging in there. So we're going to go across the border and then go hit Slidell and get the gas. Quick drink and back on a bike and on our way towards Baton Rouge. Still got a ways to go, but a lot closer to a destination for today. 604 miles right now clocked on the tripometer on my 2020 Roadslide Limited. A little partly cloudy upstairs there, but no rain, a little bit of sun, nice temperature. Road's been good, traffic's been light. Good trip so far today. Took the I-10 route, try to keep warmer temperatures as opposed to going down 40 or Route 66. This time of year it's still a little bit cooler up that way, so we'll do that later this year.
Speedy
12 miles to Slidell.
This is, hold on, let me get my notebook. Double O's.
It's a good advantage up here.
How's it going for you?
Well, good. I had an accident yesterday morning.
How was it watching someone like a kid?
It was fine.
I mean,
I
you
couldn't
know
believe they wanted to go swimming. That was weird to me.
Did they look like turn person?
No. No.
They usually have like when they get cold. You get cold water.
Well, Maddie refused to even get in the water.
Ah.
So I understood that.
Welcome to Louisiana.
I'm only wiping it down because the jammer wipes.
One more state down today. So today we went to Florida, Alabama, Mississippi, and into Louisiana. Crazy. But got to get back to work on the 22nd, so here we are. Today's goal is Rayne, Louisiana, and Bestwestern. Right now it's Slidell for gas. Let's get it. Yep, so here we are in Slidell. We're going to get gas. His bike's thirsty, so we'll fill her up, and we'll get on the road. There's the sheriff. $1.99 for regular. We take super unleaded. Yeah, here we are, Slidell.
Cannot live without my music. Like but even earlier today, on the way.
Look at him getting ready. 2009, 25,000 miles on it. This trip will get some mileage on it. That'll be great. We're getting ready to go to Rayne. 156 miles away. We're going to stop right before we get there to get a little bit of gas. We got to get a receipt in the morning, so that's our plan. Here we are in Baton Rouge. We're going to be heading on 10 West, going across the bridge in the mighty Mississippi. Rick's hanging tough. Lafayette. Pretty nice bridge going across here. Be able to see a little bit off the sides. Traffic's very light, considering it's 4:30 in the afternoon. Probably because people are staying home and keeping their social distance due to the coronavirus.
Hi, Eagle 98.1.
Hey, are you still taking requests?
Absolutely. What would you like to hear?
Great. TV Brothers, another
Baton Rouge Parish. Big barge. still threatening over there to the left. It's raining. Pouring down rain over there. Luckily over here we're still in good shape. And we appear to be straight ahead, which is where we're going, west. So now we're still about 45, 50 miles away from the hotel, but some black clouds kind of creeped up, and it looks like it's raining off to the right, so I hope that it stays that way and moves that way, and there's still some rain off to the left, but it's far enough away. Hopefully we make it right through the wedge. Again, this is something when you're doing long distance riding, because we've gone 715 miles so far, that you can run into different temperatures, different climates, and of course rain or snow. So right now we're trying to avoid that rain, and it looks not too bad if it stays the way it is, but it's pouring down to the right of us, and it's definitely pouring to the left of us, so we'll be maintaining watchful eye. But we are in Louisiana, making our way to Rayne, Louisiana. Hopefully it's not raining there. All right, catch you soon. Like somebody is speeding here on the bridge. They're pretty good at keeping the speed down, 55, 60 miles an hour. The long bridge across here on our way to Lafayette. And gas. You can see water on both sides of this bridge. A lot of people go down there boating, fishing, creeping through. A lot of good places to catch yourself some good fish out here. But the cops do watch the bridge to make sure people aren't cruising across there faster than the speed limit. We did catch a little rain back there, a little sprinkle. Luckily we were just at the edge of the main rain, and so we just got a little wet.
All of the things that can be done that aren't playing games, like the managerial stuff within these leagues,
right,
can be done remotely. So, I mean, it's business as usual, literally, in the NFL.
Hey, we're here at the gas station, Texaco. Just passed over the Henderson Swamp. And it's $169 for regular unleaded. $169 for regular unleaded. Can you believe that shit? $229 for premium 93 octane. Yes, I said $2.29 for 93 octane. Gotta love it. Bestwestern in Rayne, Louisiana. Made it. Any comments, Antoinette?
we made it.
See, we made it. Duff's still getting ready. We're gonna go get a bite to eat. 5 o'clock in the afternoon, all the way from Flagler Beach, Florida to here. A little over 730 miles. Great day of riding.
Lovely.
All right, We're here at Best Western. How do you feel?
Just lovely.
Did you have a good ride?
Oh, I had a good ride.
All right. Anything you want to comment about your motorcycle?
Love my bike. Love my bike.
Even with no shield?
Definitely would like it with the shield better, but do
All
what
right.
you gotta do.
All right. Well, tomorrow's our big day.
Yep.
All right, let's go. Ended up having to go to Sonic. No seating due to coronavirus, city ordinance. And they're pretty well packed.
Yeah, y'all can order. And if y'all need help with anything, just let me know.
We don't have roller skates on.